Amanthea from You Nutritional Therapy, and welcome to day 6 of the You Nutritional Therapy 7-day yoga challenge. Now today we're going to be including some twists into the yoga flow. Twists can feel really nice just to stretch up the muscles around the back, ideal if you're somebody that spends a lot of time hunched over. As always, just work where it feels comfortable for you. We never want to force anything, especially around twists. Just take it nice and easy and don't push past the point where it feels comfortable. Secondly, keep that breath flowing. Keep Ujjayi breathing in and out through the nose. As a general rule, with twists, we want to inhale to lengthen and then exhale as we twist. Just try to avoid holding your breath for any of the poses. So today we're going to start sitting cross-legged, as always, just allowing the eyes to close, hands resting on the knees, just taking a moment to get nice and centered. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose and letting it all out through the mouth. And again. Now connecting in with that Ujjayi breath. Gently opening the eyes, just breathing in and out through the nose. Now to start with, we're going to make our way onto our back, coming into happy baby. So taking the knees outside of the torso, hands around the outside of the feet, ankles above the knees, soles to the ceiling. Gently rocking from side to side if that feels comfortable. Otherwise you can stay still, it's up to you. So just coming to stillness here, releasing that left leg. We're going to guide the right knee across the body, reaching out with that right arm. Doesn't matter if the knee touches the floor or not. Looking towards the right hand. If that feels a little bit too intense on the neck, then just keep the gaze towards the ceiling. Just try and relax that upper body as much as possible. And then bringing the gaze to the ceiling, just rolling back, and we'll change legs. So bringing that left knee in towards the chest and gently guiding it across the body, reaching out with that left hand as before, either looking out to the hand or keeping the gaze to the ceiling. Just relaxing the upper body. And then coming onto the back, we're going to bring both knees into the chest, just crossing at the ankles, rolling all the way up, back into easy cross. Now from here, we're going to take the right hand to the left knee as we inhale, just opening up. Exhale, crossing over left hand to right knee. We'll inhale, opening up again. Once more each side, exhaling to cross and inhaling to open. Exhale to cross, inhaling to open. Now from here we're going to take the right hand to the left knee, propping that left hand behind us. We'll inhale to lengthen. And then as we exhale, gently twisting the body round, turning the head last. Just keeping the sit bones firmly on the mat. We're going to hold here. Inhaling once more to lengthen and exhale, turning back to the front. We'll do the same on the other side. So left hand on the right knee, propping up with that right arm. Inhaling to lengthen through the spine. And exhale, gently twisting, turning the head around last. So as we hold here, we can focus on lengthening on the inhale, maybe twisting a little further on the exhale. We'll inhale to lengthen and exhale, turning back to the front. Now from here, we're going to roll forwards into our tabletop position. Inhaling as we reach up with that right arm. As we exhale, we're going to thread that right arm through, so bending into that left arm, taking the side of the head down to the mat. To increase the stretch, we're gently going to press into that left hand and just keeping the hips above the knees as much as possible. This one always feels really nice after a day behind a desk, so feel free to pause and hold this as long as you like. Now we'll inhale, coming back up, exhale back to our neutral position. We'll inhale, lifting the left arm, and exhale, threading through. Again, just gently pressing into that right hand, keeping the hips as much above the knees as you can. And then inhale, coming back up, exhale, back down to neutral. We'll tuck the toes underneath, lifting the tailbone into downward dog, gently pedaling the heels down to the mat. And just holding here, remembering to take the chest towards the thighs, opening up the back and the shoulders. Taking the gaze towards the top of the mat, we'll step the feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, coming all the way up, bringing our hands to heart center and opening to Tadasana. From here, we'll inhale, raising the arms. As we exhale, taking the right hand towards the front, just looking towards that left hand. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, opening the arms the other way, just looking towards that back hand. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, folding forwards. We'll inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hands down, stepping into plank. Coming down to the knees, lowering the rest of the body. We'll inhale through cobra. And exhale into downward dog. Just holding for a round of breath. Taking the gaze to the top of the mat, stepping the feet between the hands. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, coming all the way up, bringing hands to heart center, opening to Tadasana. Again, inhale, raising the arms, and exhale, folding forwards. We'll inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, hands down, stepping into plank, either coming down to the knees or moving through our chaturanga. Inhaling through upward facing dog or cobra, and exhaling into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to inhale, lifting that right leg into tripod. And as we exhale, crunching the knee into the chest, placing the foot between the hands, maybe wiggling that back foot out a little bit further, lowering the back knee, untucking the toes and inhaling into low lunge. Now from here, we're going to take the hands together, bringing them to heart center. I'm just going to turn around so you can see where I'm going with this. We're going to inhale to lengthen through the spine. As we exhale, taking that left elbow outside the right knee. So trying to get a straight line moving through the arms and looking over the shoulder. Now from here, we'll take our gaze back down to the mat. You can slightly readjust the positioning of your legs if you like. We're going to tuck in the back toes and then lifting up into a revolved high lunge. So you can keep looking at the mat if you prefer, or looking over the shoulder. It does make it a little bit more challenging with our balance. We'll bring the gaze down to the mat and then just turning to face the front, reaching up into our regular high lunge. And exhale, hands down, stepping into plank. From here, either coming down to the knees or through your chaturanga. Inhaling through cobra or upward facing dog. And exhaling into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to inhale to lift that left leg to tripod. And exhale, drawing in the knee, placing the left foot between the hands, lowering the back knee, untucking the toes, and inhaling into our low lunge. So just holding here for a moment and then taking hands to heart center. We'll inhale to lengthen and exhale, taking that right elbow outside the left knee. Now you might want to readjust the position of your legs a little bit here. So again, just making sure that the knee isn't rolling inwards, it's staying above the ankle and looking over the shoulder. We'll just hold here, just keep that breath flowing. And then taking the gaze to the mat, tucking in the back toes, we'll press up into high lunge. If you feel stable, taking that gaze over the shoulder. Ooh, does make it challenging. And then taking the gaze back to the mat, we're going to turn to the front, reaching up into that high lunge. And exhale, hands down, stepping into plank, either down to the knees or through our chaturanga. Inhaling through upward facing dog and exhaling into downward facing dog. Just holding here and then taking the gaze to the top of the mat. We're going to come through to easy cross, and from here we're going to move into half Lord of the Fish pose. So we're going to take the left foot, just tucking it in a little bit closer towards us. With the right foot, we're just going to place that outside the left knee. Now from here, we're going to prop ourselves up with the right hand, inhaling as we reach up with the left. So inhale to lengthen, and then exhale, taking that left elbow outside the right knee. Once we're here, we'll inhale to lengthen through the spine, and then exhale gently, twisting the body around. We're going to hold here for a few rounds of breath. So just remembering each inhale lengthens and each exhale allows us to twist. From here, we'll inhale, lifting through the spine, gently turning back, and we'll change to the other side. So just tucking in that right foot towards us, stepping the left foot outside the right knee. It sounds a little bit like Twister, I know. We're going to prop up with that left arm. Inhale, reaching up with the right. As we exhale, taking the elbow outside the knee. We'll take one more inhale to lengthen, and then gently twisting as we exhale. So again, we're holding for a few rounds of breath here. Just keeping that breath flowing. So we'll inhale once more to lengthen and exhale, turning back, just releasing, and then taking the feet onto the mat, coming onto our backs. We're going to briefly come up into bridge pose. So you can just rest the hands on the mat, just inhale, lifting up, or if it feels okay, tucking the shoulders underneath. And then untucking very slowly, rolling our way down, bringing the knees gently into the chest, just taking them either side of the torso, taking the feet so that the soles are facing the ceiling, making our way back into happy baby, and just gently rocking from side to side. And then making our way to stillness, just hugging the knees in and rolling up when you're ready. So well done. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the final day of the 7-Day Yoga Challenge.